I have a Sony model XBR-65X900C here today, and the common issues we see are the TV has no power, completely dead. Sometimes it will turn on, show the Sony logo, and then it will turn off and back on, do that cycle endlessly. Sometimes it will boot past the Sony logo, it'll show you the Android logo, but then will shut off and of course repeat that endlessly. Those are the most common issues we see with the XBR-900C models, and we're gonna be showing you how to fix that. Okay, so it just got stuck. Now it shuts off, and then it's gonna turn back on. There we go. And it just does that endlessly. So let's go ahead and get the mainboard out of the TV and show you how to fix it. We'll also have a video linked on how to remove the mainboard if you're having any issues with that. For the common faults we described earlier, which are the completely dead, no power, the cycling, or if it just loads the Android logo endlessly, those are going to be faults we cannot use a multimeter to detect. The reason for it is because this is a software failure. The software failure is coming from this chip over here, which is called our eMMC chip. It holds all of the software, it's defective, and needs to be replaced. So we're going to be putting a brand new chip on there with fresh factory default software, and that should fix it. So let's go ahead and do that.
All right, so Nick has handed me the Sony board, and we're going to replace the eMMC. All right, and now we wait.
5 minutes later.
Looks like we've reached temperature, and we can now begin to remove the eMMC. We'll go ahead and add some flux to this so we can go ahead and clean the old solder off. Alright, and you want to make sure it locks right in. It looks like it's aligned properly. And we'll begin the process of reattachment.
5 minutes later.
We've reached temperature and the eMMC has settled in. We'll go ahead and wait for this board to cool, and then we'll hand it back to Nick.
We just installed the main board back into the TV, so let's plug it in and see what happens. I just heard it click. We have our Sony logo, which we did before. So now we have the Android logo, which again, we did have before. And unfortunately in the past, it would stop here, cycle off and back on. And now it's booting all the way through to the end of the Android logo. So I think we're okay here. I just want to wait till we see the HDMI 1. There we go. All right, so it looks like we have a proper repair. We were able to successfully fix the cycling issue by replacing the eMMC on this main board. If you have a circuit board that is having that fault, we'll have more information on how you can send us your board for repair in the description down below. If you have a amber and green light flashing at the bottom, which you may, you will want to watch the video at the bottom next, which will show you how to pair the main board to the TV. If you have other faults like a 4 or 6 blank error code, you'll check out the top one, and that'll show you exactly how to fix that. If you found the content helpful or useful, leave us a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.